Okay, so this is the Nerf Nitefinder. As you can see, it's a simple muzzle load. The prime bar is just in the back, and when it's primed you can tell because this orange rod is sticking out. So when you pull the trigger halfway down, you get a laser that comes out the front here. Ours, unfortunately, the laser doesn't work. And then when you pull the trigger all the way down, it shoots. Advertised to shoot up to 15 feet away. It also has 2 extra bullets here that you can store bullets there. So the website says that it can shoot up to 15 feet away, and we're going to see if that's true. Here's our range test.
Here's the range test.
Okay, so this looks like a lot more than 15 feet. Just for reference, they said it would shoot to here. Okay.
Fail.
Now we're at 20 feet, then 30 feet. So here's 38 feet, and 4 at 41 feet.
That's
not bad.
A lot better than advertised. Now we're going to unscrew the gun. There are no hidden screws, so...
Okay, so when you're unscrewing it, you want to remember you have to take the battery cover off to unscrew it, or else it won't come apart. Okay, now that we've got the battery cover off, we're going to start the mod. So you're just going to want to pull it apart, make sure not to lose any parts or anything. Keep this metal part, it's what you need to get the battery cover back on. Okay, so if you want if you like the laser light, keep all this electricity stuff in and don't move the switch too much. If you don't, it doesn't matter. So right now, what we've got here is this trigger system, the trigger release right here that shoots it.
That's the catch.
And then here we've just got the pump tube. So now we're just gonna start the mod. So I'm gonna unscrew these innard screws here, and here. This one all the way out. And then we're going to take this out. So we've got this spring right here, and then we've got this, which keeps it,
the O-ring.
So we're going to want to unscrew this to be able to stretch the spring. So take this off, don't lose any pieces here. Stretch the spring out. Again, not too much, but not too little. That's probably good. The spring stretch on this doesn't do much. The main one now is the air restrictors. So some Nitefinders come so you can just pull them apart, and you want to keep, you want to just make sure you still have the parts just in case you want to put them back together. But really, just what you want to do is get it so they're separated. Most Nitefinders can do this, not all. And once they're there, you're just going to want to take an electric drill and drill out right here.
Or you can just cut it out with a hobby knife.
Either works. Okay, now that we've cut the inside out, we're just going to reassemble it. So see this right here? You want to stick this onto here, and what am I doing?
Side.
Then you want to get this here. Make sure the bump lines up with the notch. Push it in, and then you want to make sure that so you've got these two here. And then also along the top is this one at the back. The one in the middle is down. You then have to put this back on here. Make sure it lines up. And make sure you have the catch and the spring both on. And you just want to screw that back in. Then you're going to want to put this in here. Catch spring facing up. Make sure these go straight over these holes right here. Make sure these two both line up with their screw holes.
And that's all. All you need to do is screw it back together.
Okay, now that we've screwed these two screws in here, we're going to reassemble it. Whatever you do, if you want the battery door to work, don't forget this little metal piece. It goes right here. Just slip it in. Then we're just going to put the top on.
Then we'll screw it back together and show you a range test.
Okay, now that we've screwed it back together, I'm just going to do a quick rubber band mod. You want to slip it right under there. Then for now, put it back here. And then you're going to want to get it so it goes over the front of this little flap. It's kind of hard. Okay, and then you're going to want to do the same thing with the second, and then we'll go for a range test.
Okay, now that we've modded it, here's our final range test.
Okay, so here's 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. So here's 2 at 46 feet. Then we have 53, 54, and 55.
Okay,
So it's considerably better. We'll just show you a graph of the differences next.